if you're thinking of hiring a realtor to sell your home, especially a realtor in California to sell your California home, this is the first or second most important thing you can possibly do. And I'm going to say it quickly, and then we'll develop. Either or both. Sign a listing agreement for 30 days or less, regardless of the objections your realtor will give you. Or you personally write this. I don't think realtors are going to be comfortable. Most realtors will not be comfortable writing this into you because they're not lawyers, and nor their brokers are. And they hate when this stuff's written in. But it's for your own good. And I can tell you from experience, you must. This is, in my opinion, this is imperative. You could write something like listing agreement, or you could say this, may be canceled for any reason with 24-hour written notice to listing broker. Provided that, maybe there should have been a comma there, provided that seller has not signed a purchase agreement. Now, you could say listing agreement may be canceled for any reason at any time, period. Listing agreement may be canceled for any reason with 24-hour written notice to listing broker, period. There's lots of ways you can refine this, but the point is you, as the seller, this is your asset and your future, and you should be able to get out of this at any time. If you see the market rolling over in your area, and now your realtor is saying just be the best priced home on the market, maybe two things should happen. Maybe you don't need to compensate them so much anymore because that's the easiest marketing strategy there is, but it's one of the most effective. Or two, maybe you want to go to a quick sale buyer or something else. So you don't want to be locked up for 6 months to a year with a realtor charging 5 or 6% commissions that hopefully not for the vast majority, but at some point 6 months from now, maybe if you're still paying 5 or 6% on a lower price, you're now going into short sale territory. And I'm not here, I'm going to tell you, I know many realtors of their own accord, transactions that I was overseeing involved in, who would lower their listing commission and the buyer's agent would lower their buying agent commission to save the seller from going into a short sale circumstance so that they still had equity left. Maybe $0 and the seller no longer got to pull money out of the property, but at least they saved the seller's credit. So instead of just sticking them with a 6-month or year-long contract waiting, they're like, we'll lower our commissions to get this done. But others have been, some realtors, I can tell you from experience representing clients, I've dealt with listing brokers when after a seller had signed one of these and the listing agent said, I'll let you out at any time, I always do. The realtor said, that's true, that agent does let them out, but I don't let them out of the contract. You have to work with someone else at my brokerage pursuant to the terms of this contract. So, 1, don't take things in writing. 2, make sure the brokers sign these things because they're the ones, in the end, realtors are just sub-agents for the broker. The broker is the one you are working with. The listing broker is really your person, and the agent is just their spokesmodel. In the end, it's the broker who controls everything. The agent works for the broker. Everything the agent says is for the broker, and if it's not in writing, that broker is going to hold you to it. And yeah, maybe my clients we could have done some discovery, sued them, found other clients of that listing agent who may have said you could get out at any time, but that would have cost my clients a fortune in litigation costs. So that wasn't really an option. So you want it in writing. You want the broker to acknowledge it. Now, the one other point I want to make is this is called, or what many of us refer to as the tail. This tail is frequently going to be 90 days or 180 days. And this is where realtors say if we brought someone to your property and that person buys the property, we're entitled to compensation, not your new broker, not someone who just got out of the contract and tried to sign it on their own. I've had many videos saying this should never be more than 30 days or 15 days or 10 days. I probably have said in almost all my videos it should be crossed out. And that's what I do for my clients. I cross it out. I'm a lawyer. I'm comfortable crossing it out. I thought about, for the sake of this video, and I'm going to show you where to download this contract so you can see my sample contract. I thought about writing in 0. And I said, do I need, is 0 really good? Could a judge maybe say, well, this must be mistaken because 0 makes no sense to me? I suppose. So that's why I wrote 1 day. 0 is probably better. The terms above could also, in my opinion, be written in here. Listing agreement may be canceled with 24-hour written notice to listing broker or anything like that. Now, you're going to face lots of objections. And if you're not the type of person who wants to make objections, have somebody contact the agent for you and negotiate these things for you. You can still be friends with your realtor and negotiate these things for you because they're vital. So if you want to learn more, I have a website at winnerscheck.com where I'm going to be doing, and this may not be front of it because I'm going to turn this into a blog, but somewhere on the front page, I'll show you where to download this sample form. But I also know that I will put it at winnerscheck.com/sample listing agreement. Because this, let me now do the lawyer thing. This is a sample agreement. Because you download it does not mean that I am your attorney. And I've clearly made it hypothetical seller, hypothetical model listing agreement. And finally, for the California Association of Realtors, I have a residential listing agreement contract, the previous car contract that got I think 10,000 views. And you all came to your attention and you copyright struck it. And I said I was within the fair use exemptions for copyrights. And this was educational purposes. And so I disputed your copyright strike, and I wrote a letter to you, and you eventually let your copyright strike expire, so Google reposted it. That will happen again. This is for education. It's vital that people understand this, and don't bother striking this because this is an exception to copyright rules. This is education for the public. And if they're going to download this form, then they will go on my website, and we'll talk about other situations there. All right. Thank you. My name is John McConnin. I'm a real estate broker and attorney in California. I've been a real estate broker since 2004. I've been a real estate attorney for more time than that. I have just tremendous experience with the transitioning and down market because my website, I have upsidedownrealestate.com. And for a while, that was the biggest, and I got a lot of calls on this stuff. So, in short, 24-hour notice to get out at any time. Don't sign listing agreements for more than 30 days. You will get all sorts of objections from the realtor, and you'll say, well, work it out. This is very important to me. It's my asset. It's my future. If I need to sell it to a quick sell buyer or do something else at any time, I need to be able to do that. Thanks. Talk to you later. Bye.